Hey internet, interwebs, it's Will here, and last time we spoke I was talking about, changes in 2017. Well, it is February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, and so I have a few updates that I would like to talk about. This weekend I have a performance with the chorus, and I got a quartet. Now, I don't know if I mentioned the quartet in the last video. It's been a while since I checked it out. So, if I did mention a quartet, I'm in a quartet. And it's a William Sosa quartet. Which, that kind of bothers me. I don't want, because there's 4 people there. And I don't want it to be named after me. So, I don't know. But, anyways. So, we rehearsed it last Monday. And it came out really good. I was like, oh wow, I like it, but I had to learn it. So I asked my choir director to send me, him singing it, just so I know what my part is, because my part was different, because I'm so used to singing it the way that I was taught how to sing it, and then I had to unlearn what I know and actually put it in there. So we rehearsed it again, and I don't know if apparently it's good, according to everybody, but, for me, I'm a perfectionist, and nothing is ever good for me the first time. It's good, I can see other people being good, and everybody else was great, and it's just, but, I'm a perfectionist to myself. I'm like, oh, God. I sound like a mess, I probably sound shaky, I probably sound weird. So, this is the first performance, and I put myself in a position because I wanted to get out of the mindset that I had. I said I was going to try everything, and though I'm not trying to push myself too much, this is enough. And for me to make this decision, I want to know how this performance goes before I try anything else. I have to perform 3 nights in a row, and that alone is what scares me. If it was one night, I probably wouldn't be as scared as I probably am. But the first performance, though I'm going to be performing with the choir, which I'm glad that I at least performed twice. So on one I'm going to be doing a dance number, and the other one is going to be just kind of like a slow song. But then after that, I close the first act. Can we talk about scary? So tomorrow is rehearsals, and we're going to see how it goes. And I am terrified, to be 100% honest. Because we're going to be performing, we're going to be rehearsing at location. And then on top of that, I got to wear a suit. I don't like dressing fancy. I don't see myself as a good-looking person. And I don't see myself I'm wearing this. Look, this. I got to shave tomorrow, which I will. But, oh my God. I am so nervous. Right now I'm fighting nerves. It's like every day I have a battle with a new emotion or a new struggle. Meanwhile, I also try to call a doctor. I ended up reaching out to one of the course members who's a therapist, but he handles big stuff. A friend recommended me to ask him, and then he recommended me some recommendations. And there was one doctor that lived near where my mom lived, which I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So, whatever. So I call him, and then I make a message. I leave a message. I'm like, oh, I'm so shaky. I'm shaky. And I'm freaking out. But of course, I'm so, I made the call. So I'm like, at least that's important. And I try not to beat myself up about it, because the urge of beating myself up for sounding so shaky on the phone and sounding so stupid, I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to think I'm crazy. But I'm like, he's a psychologist. Of course he's going to think you're crazy. No. But in my brain, I'm like, well, maybe it's good that he heard that, because then that knows that, that I do have a problem potentially, and maybe he can hear from that. I left him an email because the message says to leave him an email if you're a new patient. He sends me an email maybe about the next day to tell me that he's not he's a private doctor, not you gotta pay him right then and there. He doesn't accept medical insurance. So I was like, damn it. So I talked to my mother yesterday, and she says, "Oh, don't worry, we will find somebody that will help you," which is really good because that help is really helping out. Yesterday, I find, was a creative day. I joined a gaming group, a group of gamers where I just only have to do a video once a week, which I'm very happy about because it's definitely doable. It's not impossible, it's doable, and I'm very happy about that. So if you guys are interested in checking those people out, they're really, really nice. They're 7 and 7 Gaming, and you type the word 7 and 7 Gaming. If I remember, I'll probably put the link in the description. Chances are I probably won't because I'm lazy. But I'm trying to get out of that habit. I swear I'm trying to get out of that habit. After that, I'm just currently just here waiting for the Nintendo Switch. I'm very excited for it, but I don't know, my heart it hurts because it's like okay, I'm excited for the Switch, but at the same time, because this performance is coming, and though this is what I want, I do want this, regardless of how I feel and regardless of how nervous I am, this is something that I want. This is what I want to do, and this is something that I gotta fight. You know, I gotta stare my fears in the face, and my nerves are obviously fears, irrational fears. I'm trying not to think too much about it, and actually I gotta rehearse after this at home, and then I gotta rehearse with the guys tomorrow, and so I'm probably gonna go over there and I'm gonna help them set up and stuff to try to also like maybe get to know more people, get to be in more talking situations, get to know more people, at least try to ask some questions, you know, and just see what happens. Because I want to get to know the choir. I do want to get to know the chorus and know all the guys in there, and you know, eventually maybe become best friends, and you know, and stuff, and talk about things we have in common, and you know, and me being the weird nerd person. But other than that, I'm perfectly excited, terrified, but excited. Tomorrow, I think the whole choir is going to be there. We're going to be rehearsing the whole thing. But it's like after this weekend is done, you know, I'm going to feel so free. And I think that after this weekend, if everything goes okay, I think I will be okay. I think nerves will still be there, but they won't affect me as strongly as it is, because you know, the first time it's like it hits you the most, you know, it hits you the most the first time, like before you get on a roller coaster for the first time, or you know, before you skydive for the first time, you know, you're really afraid, like you're so afraid. And it's not like this isn't the first time I've ever sung in front of an audience. No, this isn't the first time I've sung in front of an audience. And I'm not singing by myself, which I need to stop thinking like I'm singing by myself. It's just the thing is that with the people that, you know, I'm not speaking to the people like I should. And I want to talk, but it's just my brain doesn't allow me to. And it's like a social anxiety thing. And I like end up shaking my hands a lot, I notice. I shake my legs a lot. I kind of just go, and I'm kind of focused on like who's talking. And it's a habit that I'm trying to kick. And I eventually want to get, you know, past the nerves, which is why tomorrow I want to go early and help everybody out. Hopefully I can. I don't know if I can, because you know, I always got to rely on a ride. I always do got to rely on a ride. So this week is going to be very eventful for me. This is actually one of the biggest weekends I've ever had here, ever, since I lived here. And I'm so happy that I'm doing this. I'm so happy that this group exists. I'm so happy that I'm in it. I'm so happy that I'm in it. Oh my God. I could cry right now, but I'm going to try not to. But it just feels so good to be doing something again. Though I may not be making money, and I may not be, you know, in a position where I'm up here. I feel like I'm just really down here now. Oh my God, that's such an 8 Mile reference. But, you know, it makes sense here, you know? Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching and putting up with my Looney Tune. I don't know. I feel crazy all the time, and I'm trying to get better. I really am. I'm trying not to be so nervous. I'm trying not to be such a, you know, I don't know, an asshole. I'm just trying not to come across as mean. I don't want anybody to think that I'm being mean and stuff. And I don't think nobody in the course is going to watch this video. But if anybody does, you know, just know that I'm not rude. I promise you I'm not. It's just social anxiety, and I try to talk and nothing comes to mind, and I feel stupid, and I beat myself up if I say something stupid, so I try not to. So I'd say that I always say to myself, the best disguise for a fool is a closed mouth. So I always keep my mouth closed because to avoid of saying anything foolish. But yeah, I gotta learn how not to be afraid. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably bring this camera with me and actually talk about stuff, but this probably won't be uploaded until Monday. So, well, this video will be uploaded, but Monday will be the day of everything. I'm nervous beyond belief, and hopefully you guys come with me. Bye.